Hello again, Internet peeps. It's Colin and it's part 2 of the trademark logo vans video. Quite a few more to show you. It might run into 3 parts actually, this video, and that's why I've been putting it off for so long, but we'll crack on. This one is a HMV van. Just get which one it is. This is a Dinky, but this is an original Dinky. It's a comma it looks like 68 van, so it's a comma, this one. This is still a Lledo, a Dinky, sorry, but it's not the original Dinky, although this one is all metal and it does have proper tyres. See the dog talking into the microphone, into the megaphone there, the record player. It has got the his master's voice on the back there, radio and records, I think it says. Got an numplate in the front. Nice van, it's a nice van. I've had that one a while. This one is a Bedford. Doesn't say underneath, Oxford diecast, but it's I think it's called a Bedford HY van. Can't remember offhand. But it always reminds me of the Beiderbecke affair, this type of van, because he had a yellow beaten up one without this extra box on the top, but they're quite tough to get, this type of van. What does it say on the front there? See if I can. Does it say Bedford? Yeah, it does say Bedford on the front. And this is an earlier, this isn't the exact one from the Beiderbecke affair. It's a different model, but it does have real riders. I'd have preferred if it had been the exact bottle and been yellow, but it has got lens detail there. And you have got painted detail for the lights at the back. And it has got the number plates. So, not the worst one I've got. This one, my friend Jay and I got a real good deal on these. We bought a stack together, and this is one of those. So the Leicester Mercury, Hitler dead, war is over, there you go. It's been a while since that one's been on there. It's obviously a blast from the past. Largest circulation on the back. On the top it says Leicester Mercury, always on top. Quite a cool way to go. You don't see that on many models. There you go. I think that one's a Morris, that one. A Morris van. Very cool. Nice wheels. All good. Tetley T. Some people like that in this country. One of the cheap ones, Lledo. Plastic base, plastic wheels. No livery on the back. I do like these old-fashioned oval windows in the back though. They're always cool. Always cool. Nice 1837. There you go. Tetley 2 was established in 1837. Just a generic Ford, that one. Another generic Ford. Can't remember what was on this one, and I just stuck Coca-Cola livery over it. When I was before I started making waterslide decals, I used to print them and just laminate them. It was a way to go. It's better than nothing. And that looks better with that livery than the one it had on. But this is a slightly better one. Let's have a look if I can get some details off the bottom for you. It's the Matchbox model as the yesteryear. 1912 Ford Model T. And this one's all metal. This one's one of the better quality ones. Lovely Coca-Cola livery. On both sides of the Ford grille there. That front wheel looks a little bit bent. It's probably the length of time it's just spent sitting. Nice one, that. It is a nice one. And Exide batteries. I think this is a company that's long since gone. So there you go, Exide batteries. It's a chocolate. It doesn't taste as good anymore, and they started spacing out the little triangle chocolate pieces, and it's nowhere near as big. But they make the package just as big. It's just got less chocolate on. It's all kidology. But the price of chocolate has gone through the roof. Not had this one long. Like it especially because of the extra wheels at the back. Known the world over. I'm not sure what type of truck that one is. Made in England. It's a days gone by. It's a Lledo, as they all are. I think that might be a Mac, but it's just a educated guess. Mainly metal. This bit's plastic on top, and this central wheel piece on the bottom is plastic and the wheels are plastic. But apart from that, it's metal. It's not too bad. This one is a bit of a favourite of mine. I believe this one came on a magazine back in the day. Mainly plastic. This is plastic. I think the only piece that's metal is, yeah, just the base is metal on this, which is quite unusual. Jacob's cream crackers. Jacob's is a bit of a slang in this country. I can't really say because it's a bit saucy. But if you get hit in the Jacobs, it means getting hit in the nether regions. So there you go. So if you hear anybody say, you know, he's got smashed in the Jacobs, you know what it is. Jacob's cream crackers. And then slang, it's Cockney slang, I think. So there you go, lovely little, I think that's another Morris, but it doesn't say. A lovely little van. Nice, orange, my favourite. Like, this one is a particular favourite of mine, Brasso, because I've spent a lot of my childhood cleaning brass for my tyrannical mother. There you go, lovely livery, Brasso. So I've got a long relationship with Brasso. Metal polish. Matchbox models ESDM. That's a 1925 Morris light van. That's nice. You can tell it's Morris by that bull nose. They called that the bull nose. Very good quality. It's the ones. These are quite old, these ones. These went before they started really churn them out cheap. This is sort of like a slightly better range. Very nice model, that one. A breakfast cereal over here in the UK, Weetabix. More than just a breakfast food. Registered. It says Weetabix on the front, and it says it on the back, both sides. A Matchbox. Yeah, it's a Matchbox. Let's see if I can get see any other. It's a 1933 Morris. I can't really pronounce that, but it's called a Pankinikion. I'll put it there and maybe you can pick it up. If you want to read what it is, I've never heard of that model, but there it is, just there. It says what model it is. All metal again, apart from the roof. Even printed on the back, one of the better quality ones we were just talking about. Very nice, very, very nice. One of my favourite brands, Spam. On the very cheap one, very old Ford. I presume it's a Model T Ford. Spam. Hormels, it doesn't say Hormels anymore over the top. I bet it's been bought out by somebody else. But there you go. It doesn't have any markings on the back, but it does have a sticker on the front. Spam fritters. Spam goes with everything. Spam, spam, spam. Just can't beat a bit of spam. Everybody raves about Ford Anglia vans. I'd forgot I had this one. Another bread company, Sunblessed here. This one has got some damage. You see all the back wheels cracked there, but the tyres holding it together. I dare not take that apart. Looks very much like an Escort van at the back. I think they just took the back off the Escort van and stuck it on there, or vice versa. Very distinctive Anglia front and headlights. But to be fair, the van's much of a muchness. I like the angled back on the back of a normal saloon Anglia, but still nice thing, and nice yellow. Old-fashioned one, this one. I do know the make of this van. I think this one's a Morris. Can't remember offhand. They just don't say, and I can't always remember. Co-op pharmacy. Back in the day when companies cared, what a group of people just got together with the co-op corporation, and to cut out the companies, they all banded together and bought things cheaply. And I think it's a way that's been lost now. We still have building societies, but unfortunately companies are getting their way, and why people just don't band together and do it themselves and then keep prices low. It's a way of the past, but it's a very good way of the past. But that's plastic bottom, plastic wheels, but metal. That's a nice one. That was the one of the ones I picked up with Jay. Another Morris van here. Plastic base, plastic wheels, Pepsi livery, quite old, you can tell by the Pepsi logo. Not the actual casting, but the van itself is quite old. No glass on these. Does have an interior, but quite basic. Nice little van there. This is just one that was with them. A Dinky, this one. Army. What does it say? Army what? Army wagon. I think I bought this one with a job lot. I think I repainted it as well. This one's been repainted. Got a little man inside. That does look like a Bedford. What does it say underneath? Doesn't really say. Just says Army wagon. It is an original Dinky, that one. That's no reproduction. That's real, built to last, that one. As I mentioned, a little man. It might be a Bedford, but I'm not exactly sure what that is. Nice truck though. An AA one here. This one is a Bedford. I like Bedford, so I know that one without looking. Road service on the back. Got a registration plate. Nice one. A bit of damage there. I might actually, it would be quite easy to just touch that in with black. Not one I look at all the time. Bisto, 6-wheeler, the same as the other one. Pretty sure this is a Mack truck. Bisto is a type of gravy. It's like a meat sauce if those who live in other countries. The Bisto kids? Ah, Bisto. But it's not as popular now. Another bread make, Warburton's. Nice orange. Another early Ford, plastic base, plastic wheels, but nicely done. Nice orange. On with the next, this one's a piano, his master's voice, so it must be HMV. Millers and Sons pianos. Morris Bullnose again. Just a cheap one, but quite nice, especially with those rails on the top there. They used to put cases and things like that in town down back in the day, because the van wasn't very big. Back then the vans were just cars that were just converted into vans, so they weren't very big, and the payload wasn't very big. And I believe back then they were petrol as well, because the van started out as petrol, but obviously they couldn't carry much, so they went over to diesel, as most lorries and vans are now. This one is a bit of a monster, quite well made, this one. It's a Matchbox. Models of yesteryear. It's a Mack tanker, so it says. This one's pretty heavy. Look at that one, that was really old, that one. Conoco. Not familiar with that brand, but it looks a cool one. This one's all metal, the tanker's metal, which is unusual. Real riders, but not pretty hard rubber. This must be one of the better quality early Matchboxes. You don't see that one very often. Be an interesting truck to some of you. Even got the triangle on the back, Conoco. I believe those are the fillers. Oh no, the twist. I don't know what you call them now, but can't think of the word. Taps. Let's just say the taps where you twist them to let their fuel out. Nice, nice. I've seen that one for a while. This one is just one that was in with them. A Dinky Toys. Doesn't say. They're known for that one. That looks like an American truck, but I'm not really sure which one that one is. Might be a Ford actually. No interior, no glass, but it does have a tip-in action. It's quite nice. The tailgate does work as well. 20. Don't know about it. To the weight limit on the back there. Does have rubber tyres, all metal. Nice. In the original condition, it's an original Dinky. It's done well, but they were built to last. They were built to last. It's been a while since I've seen that one. This one is a sought after Matchbox. I will get the details because I know some people rave about Matchbox. This is quite a rare one as well. This is a Bedford tractor, major pack number 2. They're usually missing the doors. There you go, that one's got its doors. They're usually worn as well, and there is two liveries. This is usually Davis's tyres. Oh, yeah, it's got to come off now when you don't want it to. But this one's LEP. It was a transport company in New York, as you can see, back in the day. Quite highly sought after, this one, especially in very good condition like that one. Nice. Been a while. Since I've seen that one. Cockburn's Port was quite a popular beverage back in the 70s here. Just the generic cheap make, Morris Bullnose again, but a very nice livery on that. Not bad port actually. I do quite like port when I drink it. I haven't had it for many years, but it's not a bad quality port. It's not like a cheap and nasty one. Cockburn's is pretty good. Sandeman's is quite good as well. French make here. Believe this is a Burliette brand. I have no idea what that is, and I know a little bit of French, but I can't tell you. It's obviously refrigerated. It might be confectionery. There we go. So there you go, brand, whatever that is. A huge bullnose on these, really is huge. Plastic base, but quite a nice one that. I think I got that in with a lot. My favourite type of tea, although I do drink Earl Grey as well, Typhoo. I think it's another Mac, this one. Days Gone By, Lledo obviously, made in England. Plastic base, plastic wheels. Nice. It might be a Mac, I'm not sure. Pretty sure it's a Mac, but as I say, they don't say underneath, so don't crucify me for not knowing. This one's quite an interesting Dinky one, but it's not an original Dinky. This is the remake, a 1950s Ford. This it does say a little bit more information, but it's not really I'm tired now. Anyway, there we go. You've got a windscreen wiper there, some white details, another Heinz 57 varieties, no markings on the back. Metal base, oh, very hard, plastic wheels, but quite nice. Heavy van, quite nice. It's a nice little one. Another plastic base one. Jif lemon for pancakes. Natural strength lemon juice. Coleman's. I think Coleman still do make it. I'm not sure if that's a Morris. Nice little van, nice livery. This is an American company, the Anderson tapes, and that's where it's famous from with Sean Connery. When they're robbing the studio, well, that's not studio, but the apartments, they try and use one of these vans, much bigger one, to get away at the end of the flick. So this is sort of like a removals company in America. Very nice, very nice. Local and long distance moving. A little bit of damage. You don't see that one too often. This is an old make. I think it's gone by the Clary's of Lincoln. Luxury ice cream. Don't see this one very often. It is metal apart from the roof and the bottom. Plastic wheels. I think this is a Bedford. Yes, it is a Bedford, that one. Nice one. What are we up to? 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll try and get through. I'll try and finish them. A Castrol one here. I like the Castrol livery. It's highly sought after. Slightly the old-fashioned logo there. Carnation Milk. Another one of my favourite logos. Plastic base, plastic wheels. Try to whip through these now. Another generic Ford. I just stuck Dr Pepper on the side. I think it adds some sort of water livery on that one. Let's try and get these down for you. This was a set. This is Bryant and May made all these types of matches. So these are generic Fords. This one's Scottish Bluebell matches. Not heard of that, but you can see the Bright and May there. plastic wheels. Just nice little set, this one. England's Glory, which most people know in this country. Swan Vesta, which is still sold today, so is England's Glory. Big company back in the day, Brighton, May. And the last one of those is wax vestas. I believe these lit for outside. These were quite durable. I've never seen them, but for outdoors, for lighting fires and things like that. Wax vestas, Brighton, May, celebrated. But that's what they were for. So that's a nice set of 4. I have got the box for that somewhere. Another Pickford's van. Just cheap and cheerful one. I don't know if I showed this with my buses, but I think I missed out on this one. London Transport Route Master, but double decker type of chocolate. Very, very sweet, but I do like it. It's orange, so it's always a plus for me. Another, oh, I dropped something there. Oh, man, magnifying glass. Another favourite for me, this one. It should really have been in with the wagons, but I got it down anyway. It's a Corgi one. This is a Scania lorry. Quite good quality, quite heavy. The back is plastic, but everything else is metal. Another load of Turkish caramel wafers. These are made in Scotland still. I love these. They're very, very nice. This is quite a rare truck. Can command quite a lot of money, although it's got a plastic back and the doors don't open at the back. Oh, do they? Oh, they might do. Been a while. Yes, it does. They do. They do open. But it is plastic at the back. So, not the best quality in the world, but the cab is very nicely done. Real riders and a metal chassis, so not the worst, but not the best. But highly sought after. I was lucky. I talked to one guy quite a few times about this, and in the end he relented and sold it for me for a decent price. Here's a really old-fashioned, I think it's another one of those Mack trucks. Acorn storage, packing and shipping, whether it was an old American maker, I don't know. Just check I'm right, but I'm pretty sure it's a Mack. Yeah, there you go, 1920 Mack truck. So I actually got 2 of those, the Conoco one as well. Metal at the back, apart from the plastic roof. Very interesting wheels on there. They are cool. There you go. Early Mack truck, and this one's an interesting one. It's a Corgi. It's another one that should have been in with the wagons, but I got it because of the advertising. A Bedford, you see underneath there. All metal, real Julies at the back, real riders. Lovely Bedford truck. Very early one. See the registration there. Spare wheel on the back. These two, it does sort of like work this this hook system, and it does. It's a bit of a binder, but it sort of like hooks into the stand wheel there. This is mainly plastic. The back does come off. There we go. This is all metal down here with real riders, but the Terry's bit that goes on the back is just very cheap plastic. But it's nice to have Terry's livery. Just a couple more before we then go on to our focused video of today. Another Pickford's. Oh, this is be interesting to some of you. A steam one. See if I can pick out what it is for the steam. This is a Y27 1922 Type C. Is this one a stereo? Really hard to see that. Steam wagon. Doesn't actually say what make it is. A Y27. Oh, it is a Foden. There we go. It's hidden by the axle. It's hard to see because it's hidden by the axle. It's actually there. So a Matchbox again. All metal, but there we go. That's an interesting one because it's actually a steam wagon. Removal storage. You don't see many like that. It's got like a hard plastic wheel. but very interesting wheels again. Last one. I'm getting a bit jiggered now. Ooh, this one is a very interesting one. Oh, this is a Joel one. I didn't realise this. I think this is my first Joel, and I've had a lot of more since. Doesn't say what type of wagon it is, but I presume it's a Spanish make. All metal, quite heavy. Camper. It's got a slight bend to the chassis, but I don't know if I'm going to fix it. Wheel riders on this, it's screwed together. I suppose I could unscrew it and do it that way. A metal tanker on the back, which is one of the reasons I bought it. It's got jeweled headlights. Astley does say the details on the back as well. Nice truck, that. Very unusual. I don't know how much it's worth now. It's been a while since I've had it. So there you go. We're all done. 25, a bit longer that one. I hope you enjoyed those, and if you could, it won't appeal to everybody, but I wanted to get them done because there's so many and I don't have them out very often. Okay, take care. Bye.